Playing in the Nike All-American camp, Campbell made 6 3-pointers in LeFlore's 6A semifinal appearance after appearing in the Nike camp. He and Harold will be headed to Montgomery next week to play in the Alabama High School Association's All-Star game. The trio of Nike All-Americans obviously means LeFlore is loaded with talent this year. Former
Marcus McNeil says he wants to evaluate his NFL draft. LeFlore Rattlers were looking to extend their undefeated streak to 14 games tonight, taking on the Baker Hornets at Bishop States Community College Gym. It was LeFlore's first game as the #1 ranked team in 6A. And the Rattlers' perfect season continued tonight. LeFlore defeated Baker 82-64. Harold Edwards Jr. led the Rattlers with 17 points. Guard Bryan Campbell handed out 15 assists. LeFlore remains the only 6A team from this area ranked in the top 10 in the state.
At the Mitchell Center, some high school holiday hoops for you. We'll start with the #1 team in the state, LeFlore, taking on Grace King. First round of the Battle of the Bay tournament. The Rattlers have it all. Big Harold Edwards inside there, and then Edwards again here, running on the break. The big fella can get up and down the floor. Another dunk for the big guy. Rattlers can beat you with the big fellas, and they've got some shooters as well. Johnny Mayhane pulls up and drops from the 3 on the break there. Rattlers roll 79-47. Now LeFlore will get the winner of Shaw and Pascagoula. Check out Pascagoula's Donald.
For Wednesday night's game, but a lot of hoops action. The Coors Classic night, and also some high school hoops. Who's #1 in 6A? Well, the LeFlore Rattlers are. Stay tuned. Rattlers are, well, right now, the top-ranked team in the state of Alabama in 6A boys basketball. Tonight, they showed their might in the Mobile Register's Battle on the Bay Christmas tournament. LeFlore entering the game against Grace King of Metairie at 15-0. Andrew Hayles there was the first player with the drive. His brother Daniel playing for Auburn this year, and that was Johnny Mayhane, wearing the number 23, and has a nice jump shot to go with that famous number. LeFlore wins big, 79-47. They improved to 16-0. They'll face 11-0 Shaw tomorrow night in the semis. Milton and BC Rain will play on the other.
Third-ranked Shaw bumping heads out of Spring Hill College, and LeFlore was feeling it from the perimeter. Andrew Hayles knocks down the triple, gives the Rattlers an 18-point lead early second half. LeFlore looking to go back to the basket. Brandon Hollinger driving layup there. LeFlore rolls in the going into the finals now, winning 90-73. They will face BC Rain tomorrow night, 7:30. That's at Spring Hill College. Also tonight at the Mitchell Center.
Well, in the Port City, a standing room only crowd tonight at Spring Hill College for the semifinal game of the Mobile Register's Christmas tournament. Undefeated Shaw battling undefeated LeFlore. The Eagles ranked 3rd in the state in 5A. The Rattlers #1 in 6A. Harold Edwards with the slam dunk. 2 of his 15 points on the night, and obviously firing up the crowd. Shaw hanging tough for Coach Tim Amy. He used to coach the Rattlers. LeFlore, though, too much for Shaw on this night as they win by 17. It'll be LeFlore versus BC Rain tomorrow night for the championship. The Raiders beat Milton in overtime. And the boys basketball team continues to make headlines. The Rattlers were voted #1 in the state earlier this season. Tonight, they've moved up to #7 in the nation in the latest USA Today prep rankings. Write it down. This is a special team located right in our own backyard.
22 wins and no losses. Top-ranked LeFlore is on a mission. Win them all.
It'll be a first at LeFlore. We won state championships before, but no one did it and completed a perfect season. No one did it, and we hopefully be the first.
It was a defeat in last year's 6A semifinals in Birmingham that started this year's run. A heartbreaking double overtime loss to John Carroll High made the guys work even harder in the offseason to make sure that they get back to Birmingham this year with a chance to finish their business.
We learned a lot. It's like motivation, for us to lose the way we did in the position that we were. We had a chance to win, it's a motivation for us to work hard for not to happen again, Turn the players, behind outlets, we just work hard every day because we know how it feels to lose and we don't want to feel that feeling again.
A #7 national ranking is putting LeFlore basketball right in the thick of college recruiting. Auburn found Daniel Hayles off this team last year, and recruiters are packing the stands this year, getting writers' crap as they scout the 22-0 Rattlers.
We got 6 or 7 kids that can play anywhere from mid-major to high major, and we'll do a good job of me. And just look at Daniel Hayles. I wonder how many passed him by and wish they hadn't.
Second team and third team, they just as good as the first team, and they push us every day in practice.
What makes this season even more special for LeFlore is their gym is being renovated, and the guys are having to practice and play their games wherever they can.
Not just competing against the team we play any particular night, but competing against the tradition, the expectation, being undefeated and being ranked nationally in tandem with the team we're playing each night, who's gunning for you with nothing to lose, really, and everything to gain.
All right, keep it up, Rattlers. The top-ranked LeFlore Rattlers go for their 23rd straight victory tomorrow night when they play at Mary Montgomery High. The Spring Hill LeFlore is embracing the national publicity and hoping the best is yet to come.
One by one, talent-wise, we're probably as good as most, but when you collectively put that talent together, those guys got a great chemistry, and I think there's a little grace on us.
And for the 36th,
these guys.
And anyone in the state. They are not only ranked first in the 6A poll in Alabama, but if you check out the latest poll in the USA Today, they are ranked 7th in the nation. On the eve of their 24th game, we check in with the LeFlore Rattlers. They call themselves the Fab Five, a starting group of all seniors that has led LeFlore to a season full of memories. At 23-0, the Rattlers are the #1 ranked 6A team in the state. And this team from Mobile is doing a great job of putting basketball back on the state map.
In a state where basketball is probably third behind football and baseball, these guys have done something unreproachable, and I think they'll remember it the rest of their lives.
It all starts with the backcourt tandem of Bryan Campbell and Brandon Hollinger, both exceptional ball handlers who dish out more than just assists.
I love my backcourt partner. It's hard for teams to pressure us because we two fast guards. It's just hard for teams to pressure us. We try to get momentum from the crowd so they can get us pumped up and we win more games and get our team involved and stuff.
With a 23-0 record and a national ranking, our question, how do they plan on maintaining the excellence all the way to a state championship?
We just keep it simple. We take it one possession at a time, one practice at a time, correct every mistake after wins or losses. Thank God it's just been no losses this year.
Very much so. They play Viger tomorrow on the road. Well, tough time.
You know, every
improved to 19-2. Their only 2 losses this season were to LeFlore. And the Rattlers, top ranked in the state in 6A, putting their 23-0 record on the line at Viger High School. The Rattlers, getting tested early in this one as Viger smelled upset. Wolfpack hanging tough with Harold Edwards and company through 1 quarter. But as you know, you play 4 quarters in high school basketball. And LeFlore roared to the lead in the second and ran away with the game, beating the Wolfpack convincingly. LeFlore ranked 7th in the country, improving to 24-0 with the 84-43 victory. Andrew Hayles led the scoring with 15. 5 Rattlers were in double figures tonight. Well, timing's